up? So today's video is going to be a video all about my tattoos and my piercings, and I've been getting this video requested for so long, so I thought I would just go ahead and do it for you guys. I also posted on Instagram for you guys to send in questions and stuff, so I can get like all of you guys' questions answered that you guys may have. And I'm kind of just going to be like talking to you guys, telling you guys like pain levels and just all of that stuff and like why I wanted the things that I've got and just everything like that. I'm just going to answer all of you guys' questions or any questions that you may have basically in this video. So that's what today's video is going to be about. So if you guys want to be featured in next Q&A that I do, then be sure to follow me on Instagram. It's just Sasha. And you guys should go follow me because it's a pretty good glamorous time on my Instagram. Before I jump into the little Q&A portion of the video, I'm just gonna like tell you guys all the tattoos and like piercings that I have. For my piercings, I have my earlobes pierced, but I don't have earrings in because I'm allergic to like cheap earrings, so I have to use like actual like gold earrings and blah blah blah, so I just don't wear earrings. Sometimes I do, but I just really don't. I want to get my cartilage pierced, but I don't have that yet. But I have my nose pierced, my tongue pierced, and then I also have my belly button pierced. I'll really show you guys that, so I'll try. Ah! I'm gonna die. Ah! Okay. Do you guys see it? That was an absolute fail. Okay, anyways, so I have my nose, my tongue, my belly button, and my ears lobes. What? And then I have two tattoos. I have one on the back of my shoulder and then one on my rib cage. Start off with piercings. So the first piercing that I got was my earlobes, and I got those pierced when I was a baby. I don't even think I was one yet. Like I was really young when I got them done. So I was a baby, so I don't really know if those hurt or not, but probably not since I was a baby. The first piercing I ever got was my belly button, and my belly button didn't really hurt too bad. It hurt afterwards. Like getting it pierced didn't hurt, but afterwards it did. And I got my belly button pierced when I was 14. My nose I got pierced when I was 15. My tongue I got pierced whenever it was a few months ago. So I was 17. I was 17 when I got my tongue pierced. The next piercing I got was my nose, and I actually got my nose pierced like 3 different times because I would take it out and then it would close and then I'd re-pierce it and then it would close, but now it's re-pierced and it's for good. I don't plan on taking it out, but yeah, so the nose really didn't hurt. I think that was like, it really didn't hurt. Like my nose piercing didn't hurt. I think I just like got used to the pain. The first time I got it pierced, it hurt a little bit. My eye kind of watered. I think I have a video on my vlog channel of me getting it pierced, so I'll link it down below if you guys want to go watch that, but you guys totally should. It's really old though, so I was kind of like ancient in it, but whatever. Out of all the piercings, I think my tongue hurt the worst, like for sure. Just like healing wise, it for sure hurt the worst. Like, it sucked. Like I couldn't eat, I couldn't talk, like it hurt the worst. But I have a video all about my tongue piercing, and I have a video of me getting it done, so you guys should go watch that so you guys can get those full-on answers. All your questions answered about like the tongue piercing. You guys can go over to that video and watch it. I'm just gonna jump into the questions now because I have a lot of questions. So the first question is from liampayne.x, and she says, how long did it take for your nose piercing to heal? For me, it only took like maybe 2 weeks at the most, and then I was like able to like twist it and stuff without it hurting. But I don't know how long it's like technically till it's healed, but mine was like 2 weeks at the most. Question is from Madison, and she says, what other piercings do you want? By the way, I adore you. Thank you so much. And as of right now, I don't know if there's any other piercings that I want other than my cartilage, because I do want like my ears to be like full on pierced. Like I want to get my second hole, my cartilage, my tragus. I've wanted my tragus pierced for the longest time, so that'll probably be my next piercing because I do want my tragus pierced. But I think that's probably it as of right now. Aubrey Lau says, do you regret any of your piercings or tattoos? No, I do not. I love all my piercings and tattoos. I don't regret them. I love them all. And then she also says, what was the most painful? I'll separate the two. So for tattoos, my rib cage was the most painful. And then piercings, my tongue was the most painful. Also says, I love you, so I love you too. It's Kyra says, what is your favorite piercing? P.S. I love you so much. My favorite piercing is probably my belly button because I just think it's really cute. Amanda Patterson says, on a scale from 1 to 10, how bad did your tattoos hurt? I really want some, but I'm scared of the pain. And that's actually Taylor's friend, so hey Amanda. And On a scale of 1 to 10, my back tattoo, I'd give it like a 2. Like, it really didn't hurt until he like went on my shoulder bone. It didn't really hurt much at all, but even when he was on my shoulder bone, it was probably like a 3. Like, it didn't hurt. My rib cage, that one was probably like a 6. That one did hurt while he was tattooing it, just because that's complete bone right there. Like, there's not really any fat on my rib cage, so that hurt so bad. But yeah, it was probably like a 6. They really weren't too bad. So McCormack says, how long does it take for you to get used to the feeling of having the piercing? My nose, I was pretty much used to it right away. My belly button, right away. The only one that I had to really get used to having was my tongue piercing, just because that's like having something in your mouth, and it just like feels weird at first. But it took me like a week to get used to it, because that's when the pain went away and I was kind of just like used to having it. So McCormack says, does your tattoos mean anything special? The one on my back doesn't mean anything special. It's kind of just like a spur of the moment thing that I wanted. The one on my ribs, it does like have a meaning behind it. It's always been my favorite quote. And it's life's a movie, but there'll never be a sequel. And I know that's also a quote from Nicki Minaj's song, but that's not where I've heard the quote. But it's always had a meaning to me, and I've loved that quote for the longest time. And to me, it just means like live life to the fullest, because you don't get a second chance at it. So that's like what that quote means to me, and I really, really love it. And yeah, so that tattoo does have a meaning to me. Megan says, if you could take away either your tattoos or piercings, which would you choose? I would probably choose to get rid of my tattoos, because I do love my piercings and I don't want to get rid of those. And I'm more of a piercings person than I am of a tattoo person. Holla back, it's Nat, says, I love you so much. How long does it take to get a tattoo? I love you too, and it really depends on what you're getting tattooed. Like, if you're just getting a little butterfly, that could take like a few minutes. But if you're getting like a whole piece, that could take like an hour, 2 hours, maybe even more. For me personally, my back took, I want to say like at least 30 to 45 minutes, but it's more detailed, so that's probably why. And then my ribcage probably took like 15 minutes. Like, he was really, really fast at that. Haley says, would you ever get matching tattoos with your boyfriend? Matching tattoos, I would, but we'd have to be like married, and it wouldn't be like something that says like their name. I would never get a name tattooed on me. That's one thing I'd never do. And if it was like a matching tattoo, it would have to be like something like, I don't really know, like I get like a princess crown, he gets like a king crown or something like that, or vice versa, just like something subtle, or like he gets a Q tattooed on him and I get a K for like kings and queen, like something like that I'd get, but nothing like there's people who get like rings tattooed on them. I wouldn't do that. I'm just not a huge like matching tattoos with your significant other person. I probably would never do it. Hope says, what did your parents say about your tattoos? My mom knew about both tattoos. She was fine with it. My dad hates them, but my dad doesn't like tattoos. He doesn't like piercings. It's kind of just like a whatever. I'm 18 now. I can do what I want, so he doesn't really care. But my dad's not really a huge like tattoo or piercings person, so he doesn't really like them. But my mom really doesn't care. Like, it's my body, so she doesn't really mind. Caitlin says, how did you decide on your tattoo design? For my ribcage, it was just kind of a... I knew what I wanted, so I just went and got it tatted. For my back, that was kind of a spur of the moment thing. My sister's boyfriend at the time was like, hey, you want to go get tatted? My friend does tattoos, let's go. And I was like, okay, let's go. What the hell, yes. And so I kind of just picked a random tattoo, but that's how I got that tattoo. Cole says, how long did it take for your tattoos to heal? Okay, so healing for the tattoos, my back, I feel like, took a really long time to heal. It just hurt so bad. I couldn't sleep on my back for like a week because it was just so sore and tender. And it would just like hurt to like touch it whenever I was like putting the cream and stuff on it. It was just really tender. Because I think he might have gone like deeper on my back than the guy did on my ribs, so that might be why. So that one took like a week or so to kind of heal, like to the point where it wouldn't hurt anymore, but it wasn't fully healed, obviously. And then my ribs, it took like a week to stop hurting too. Like, it doesn't hurt or anything anymore to touch it. And I had a rib tattoo a few weeks ago and it's like basically healed. I just can't go swimming yet, but yeah, it's like basically healed. Shelby says, what made you want to get a nose piercing? I've always just loved nose piercings. I like how they look. I think they're super cute. And I hate my nose, so I figured it would probably make me like my nose better, which I mean, it really doesn't, but I still just really like my nose piercing. Okay, I'm gonna butcher your username, but it's Georgie Fracassi, I think. But she says, is it a struggle to get used to the nose piercing and/or tongue piercing? Nose piercing, no, it really wasn't hard to get used to, except the only thing is whenever I used to like pat dry my face with like a towel after I got out of the shower or anything, it used to get caught on it and like rip it out, which hurts so bad. But that hasn't happened anymore because I got a different nose stud. But I had one that had little like hooks on it. I don't know how to explain it, but like it was a stud, but it had little hooks on it, and it would get caught on the towel and it would like rip it out, and it would hurt so bad. So that was a struggle to get used to, but now it's fine. But for my tongue piercing, yeah, it did take some time to get used to, but now that I'm used to it, I adore it. Casey says, is it hard to change your tongue piercing? No, not at all. The first time I changed it, it was kind of difficult just because I didn't really know how to change it. It was my first time. But all you do is you stick your tongue out and you twist the bottom and you twist the top. On some of them, each side will like come unscrewed, but some of them, like the bottom, will stay screwed. I don't know, it's hard to explain. But you just unscrew one of them, slide it out, stick the new one in, twist it, and you're done. Like, that's it. Okay, story time. So, a few weeks ago, I was eating nachos, and all of a sudden, my tongue ring is like, it falls out. And I was like, what the hell? So, yeah, I swallowed the top ball, and I never noticed it. So, I had to, like, rush out to Walmart and just buy a tongue piercing because I didn't have one, and I didn't want it to close because I know they close really fast. Can I ever speak? Like, I swear I can't. I had to like rush out and buy a tongue piercing really fast and put it in because my friend Taylor's, her tongue piercing closed so quickly, so I didn't want that to happen to mine, so I had to rush out and go get one super quick. But yeah, you can swallow your tongue piercing and it's awful, but it was just like the little top ball, so it wasn't really that big of a deal. Like, you swallow food much bigger. But yeah, so that happened. Alright guys, so I think that's all for my video. I kind of answered all you guys' questions, and I kind of showed you guys my piercings, my tattoos, talked about the pain levels and all of that cool stuff. I have a video all about my nose piercing, and I have a video all about my tongue piercing, so I'll link those ones down below if you guys want to go watch those. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any more questions, I will be responding to comments on the video, so be sure to just like leave them down below because I will for sure be reading them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye guys!